football terms, 2021 is already upon us. 2020, with all its challenges, is history.
This is Newcastle Triple M with Tanya and Steve. It's going to be partly cloudy today. Tops of 23 in the city, 24 for Maitland of the Valley.
It's all going on with the night.
It is. I know November is not when we really start talking about it, but there's a lot going on.
It was a difficult year, a year like no other. But 2020 was about more than just wins and losses. More than bubbles and restricted crowds, it was a year in which a new era commenced. And for Coach O'Brien, one moment in 2020 set the standard.
It was torrential. You nearly needed flippers and a snorkel. It was unbelievable, but they turned up, and it was the Warriors game round one, and they turned up and the boys performed. You know, we got a nil scoreline, which I was so pumped with, and I remember Edric's tackle at the end of the game, and the game was put to bed.
Clemmer couldn't clean it up. 6 more tackles. Blair quick hands from Green.
Great
Two of us
tackle.
a Sheck and a try saver by Edric Lee.
But that tackle, when he come off his wing to make that tackle, and look, at the end of the day, it wasn't his tackle to make, but he didn't care. He went and he fought hard to get that 0 for us, and that was a really special day. Yeah, crave more.
The end of the year also means taking care of the business side. After performing on the field, the boys waste no time turning into performers off it.
Just keep going back.
With each new year comes a fresh new image, and this year is no different.
Just the two of us.
Injured since March 2020, Jayden Brailey's eyes are fixed on one thing and one thing only.
How far is that?
Brailey's quality is without question. Playing every minute of 2 games in 2020, a quarter of those with a ruptured ACL, he has spent his recovery working to get better physically and professionally.
Bit of top end speed mechanics, nothing too fast.
Junior's doing his job and doing his thing, but then Jayden's obviously the one who's getting the ball first. Plays a big part on whether Junior gets the ball in the right time and the right, in space, or whether he takes the right option, which he did more often than not in those first 2 games, and that was only going to develop. That combination was only going to develop. So, Jayden's a big part of more or less a new sort of play in terms of playing games with us. Not new to the squad. He's such a key member and he's a leader within our squad. But no doubt, Jayden Brailey being in our team alone is going to help us be more successful this year.
Six sounds alright, but get me.
If you like 6, then you're really going to like 10 on this one.
10 reps. Am I? Okay.
How that one feel first run stretch back?
Yeah, good. Just blowing a bit, but me felt good.
A little bit
felt hectic, yeah.
uncertain on how you were going to turn up after a little bit of well-earned breather, and you pretty much hit the ground running from where we left, so it gives us a good base to and then that'll give us a good grounding to work into next week, and we'll progress things a little bit more.
Thanks,
Sweet.
mate. Cheers.
Tough sessions in the pre-season. There's no hiding from the fact that this is a tough sport that they've chosen to play. Although they won't like it at times, but it's my job to prepare them the very best for that and get them accustomed to feeling that way. Because, you know, if you want to feel good, don't play this sport for 80 minutes. You know, you're not always going to feel good. You're not always going to wake up on game day and feel like you're at 100%, but doesn't mean you don't play. You've got a role to perform that day. So that's what pre-season's designed, to take them into those places and get them, I guess, comfortable with the uncomfortable. And the more times you do that, the more resilience you build up to it, and the more times that you will lean in as opposed to lean away from or lean out from tough periods. So, you know, it's usually extreme heat during January, and it's a good chance to really test the mental and physical resolve of the players.
For one recruit, it's not just day one of pre-season, it's day one out of quarantine and day 15 in the country. Meet our English giant, Dom Young. We're not far away now, mate, just around the corner from training.
Yeah.
Are you nervous at all, or how are you feeling?
No, I'm not really nervous, just looking forward to getting there and meeting everyone, really. Just getting into training, because it's been a bit of a while since I've
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
training and stuff, so.
It's been a long time coming, you've been talking for a while.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm looking forward to it, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so we're just coming into Mayfield here, into our training facility, set up to exactly what we need.
Yeah.
At just 19 years of age, standing 6'5" and weighing in at 108 kilos, Dom will need to impress in the pre-season to earn his spot amongst the playing group.
Keep your training top, because XLs are coming. That'll get you through the day, and hopefully we'll give you 4 or 5 of each with your training days. So you'll have enough, alright? Take that, and that.
Hey Dom, Frank, how you going?
Nice to be here.
Whatever you eat, I should eat some more of that.
He doesn't want a hat.
How would you control that under a hat? Would you go with the visor, or would you go with... You might need that through the summer.
2 weeks.
You won't eat the XL for too long, I don't reckon, hey? Yeah. Alright.
Hey lad. Jack, nice to meet you, man.
We've only got a 3-week window now before Christmas, so you start to get the younger guys coming in first, and they start to filter in after that. We're not going to see any representative players till after Christmas, so you know, obviously it's about getting them fit, fast, and strong in that pre-season, and highly skilled. That's going to be a huge focus for us. You know, we're not going to worry too much about the football side. That'll evolve once we get you know, more experienced players back. Yeah, but it'll be a lot of you know, sort of customised training for certain individuals and what they need, more so than the whole squad.
Training day 1 today. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, I reckon. It's pretty hot, and probably do a little bit of testing, and yeah, just excited really. I'm a little bit nervous, but yeah, mostly excited. Excited to see all the boys again and see a couple fresh faces, and yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait.
A staggered return means not everyone is back. But for Lachlan Fitzgibbon, it's important to get intros out of the way early.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's a time of excitement and nervousness. As the players mingle for the first time after a well-earned break, it's time to get down to business.
Love it.
You're running your own game. What are you doing? What size
But this is only the beginning. The road ahead is long, with round 1 just shy of 100 days away. Whether you're a rookie lining up for your first NRL preseason or a storied leader of the club, you're fully aware of what is coming.
But we've made some improvements across the board, but I'm not content. I want more, and I know the groups that feels the same, and I know the club feels the same. We are very happy that we were a part of finals, but we weren't there long enough, and that's the whole focus going forward. We had an extremely tough pre-season, and I wouldn't change that. I'll be really clear that, and the players understand that there's another tough one coming, because that's what's going to get us where we need to get to.
On the next episode of Be the Player.
Yeah, look, I want to win another comp. That's the goal up here.
There's bricklayers on building sites all across Newcastle today that are out in this sun, and they break for smoko and lunch, but they get up and they go again. And that session there is designed to test you physically and mentally, and some stage you've got to get back on your feet and you've got to go again.
We've got a long way to go and improve again next year to get right where we want to get to, but Ads is the right man to lead us there, and he's done a great job.